actually.
That's okay. All right.
All
so,
right.
so let's move on from the Dean Ambrose conversation.
Okay, let's go.
And
Next in
let's
line.
go
We're on this
to
YouTube dumb timer.
to the first match of the main show, which is
Which was?
my favorite match of the night:
Which was?
AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon.
I bet you didn't expect that one, because I didn't expect that, but I did.
We both didn't expect
I
that.
did not.
And they put
was
on
awesome.
a fucking perfect match.
The last, 10 minutes, I was, at the edge of my seat. Or whatever. I mean, I don't remember how long it was,
Yeah.
but I felt like...
It was
I had to
actually
adjust.
20 minutes and 35 seconds.
Okay, so it must
Best
have
match
been the whole
of the night.
dang fight then. Maybe it was the whole
Yeah,
fight.
it was awesome.
I remember thinking, and this was a lot about this pay-per-view. Every fight, I'm like, ugh, I
Like,
don't
come
care.
on. Yeah.
Then the crowd pops, and you see the superstar. You're like, okay, this is not bad.
Yeah.
This is
yeah.
gonna be fun. And then it just sucked you in. I felt like I got sucked in every fight. A lot of the matches
Yeah.
that night. So anyway,
Best match of the night?
well, I'm gonna pick mine to make sure at the end.
Okay. All right.
To
all
get
right, cool.
refreshed.
All
It
right.
could be
all right,
something that
all
I'm
right.
like, oh my
yeah,
God,
of course.
duh.
Of course. Best story coming in to WrestleMania, without a doubt, is Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho.
Okay, definitely the best story. I remember watching that fight.
Right.
That one I wasn't like, oh my God, if I remember correctly.
It was a good match.
Maybe because it was after the Shane McMahon and AJ Styles.
But classic WrestleMania moment for years and years and years to come. Kevin Owens' finger on the rope.
That was WrestleMania.
That was-
I wasn't sure if that was on Raw the next day.
Yeah,
That's
no,
why-
that was
oh
at
my
WrestleMania.
God. Yes.
Great moment.
I forgot about that.
Classic.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
So I enjoyed it.
But that's
Like,
why I
and
said
not-
that's why I said earlier. There's moments to every fight.
Yeah, and it's gonna make it.
Most likely that where I was like there was something that stood out.
Yeah.
A lot tonight. And I feel like a lot of people brought something unique to the whole fucking show.
And every match is not going to be, oh, fantastic, oh, great, oh, amazing. It was an okay match. It was WrestleMania. You have two great guys telling two great stories. Could we, in retrospect, say maybe that should have been the World Championship match? Yeah, kind of, but that's a whole nother subject. But it was a good match, and overall, I would go back to watch that match. And that finger was a
Yeah, I
classic
forgot about that.
moment.
That was classic.
Classic moment. Okay? All right. So, then we got to the Fatal 4-Way women's match. Not a bad match.
That was with Bailey.
Bailey, Nia Jax, Sasha, and Charlotte. I'm a Charlotte fan. I think she's awesome. I thought she should have won.
Yeah,
I was surprised that she
I was
didn't win.
expecting her to win. Honestly, I don't remember everything about the fight, but I remember at the end thinking, "Wow, I'm surprised that Bailey retained." Right?
Bailey retained.
I was actually very surprised, especially because I think Charlotte's been more developed and
Yes.
has more skills
And
technically.
she's won like 9 pay-per-view matches, 10
Yeah,
pay-per-view
and
matches.
so I thought they were giving Bailey like, oh, here's a little bit of. They were kind of letting her have her
Yeah.
little moments
But
because
Flair
she was going to lose. the big one.
ultimately is the queen.
Yeah, I agree.
Surprised.
I agree. Not a bad match at all. It wasn't crazy about the result, but at least I didn't expect it, and that's
Exactly.
always good. We
That's
can be
always
mad
good.
at the result, but when you don't expect something, that means they're trying now.
Exactly.
A little bit more.
Exactly. So, I was excited about this match because I thought you went this whole year, the biggest pop on Raw, pretty much all year, okay? You can't disagree with me because you could go to YouTube and go see it. The biggest pop on Raw is usually Enzo and Cass. So I'm
Oh, yeah.
thinking, man,
yeah.
they saved it for WrestleMania.
Like the
Enzo,
win.
Enzo and Cass is going to finally win the World Tag Team
That's-
WrestleMania, right?
100%. Just like I
100%.
thought Charlotte was going to win. Except I didn't even speculate. That was just a given. That
Yeah,
wasn't obvious.
exactly. And so I was excited for that. I'm like, this is going to be a big moment. People are going to go nuts. They're going to finally
And they still
win.
went nuts when they came out.
No, yeah,
we
they
just
did.
didn't know what was following that would make it seem not as big.
Exactly. So I'm excited. You're excited. We're excited. They're coming out. This is great. This is awesome. Ladder match, triple threat tag team. New Day comes out, and
Which I thought they were going to join the fight.
that's the whole point. That was the whole point.
Okay.
They did it well. They did it very well.
At that point, I'm like, okay, we see
This
what's
is
happening.
cool.
It makes sense. They're not.
Yeah,
they're
they're
not
not
just
wrestling.
host, So they're
Exactly.
going to wrestle tonight.
Perfect. And I'm like, all right, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool. I wasn't thinking about anything else. I'm like, all right, that's cool.
No, not at all.
The camera pans out,
Even when they said who, I
Yeah.
was like, it's probably still
It's
them.
still them. It's still them.
But
The camera pans out, and let me tell you, I can't remember the last time. Maybe like, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 years ago. The last time I was surprised and marked out and popped.
it was you. It's not just us. Listen to the audio.
I've watched
again.
the audio. Did you see people with the
Dude,
with the
it's
cameras in the stadium?
Insane.
Insane. The Hardy Boys make their
was-
return.
It was literally. I get goosebumps at
It was-
moments.
yeah.
Like I
And
always say
I-
that to people. Like I don't even have to like certain sports or events, but sometimes just the crowd makes you feel something.
Yes.
Not only was it like nostalgic for me as a kid.
Yeah. But it was also
And just to see
awesome.
it was like it was too. Sometimes when something's like so good, too good to be true, or it's like
It doesn't happen.
when it's
Especially
actually happening and you feel like, is this real? Pinch me. Like it
Now-
just seems so crazy.
Now, here's one of the bigger reasons why it was hard to believe that they showed up at WrestleMania. Because WWE